Okay.
Almost there.
Hmm. Okay. We can begin now, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Good morning. Sit comfortably. Relax yourself. Gently close your eyes. Interlock your fingers and place your hands in your lap. Cross your feet at the ankles or sit cross legged. And gently bring all your attention to the breath. Just feel the breath. Allow the body to soften and relax. Follow the breath deep inside and just feel the sensations inside. When we keep our attention inside, gradually we begin to notice things which we had never noticed before. We can feel if there is any tightness, any tension, any pain, any discomfort anywhere in the body, we can feel that. As we continue to stay with the breath, with every inhale, we begin to receive abundance of cosmic energies, the cosmic consciousness, which is full of intelligence. It knows where to go in the body, what to do, where to heal, how to heal. So, whatever is necessary for us, it will happen naturally by itself. The divine source is vast and infinite, all around us and inside as well. to make us to make it easier for us to feel connected, we can imagine this divine source in the form of Mahadeva and Mahadevi. Or in the form of any of our favorite god or guru. The real guru is one is this one divine source which has come into the human form and is fully enlightened. Although they were in the human form, they only know themselves as one with the infinite divinity. Sometimes we call as Guru, sometimes we call as Sadguru, like Shirdi Sai Baba, we call Sadguru. Or like Hanuman, we call Chiranjeevi. So Hanuman is God as well as Guru. So these type of gurus, they help to connect us with that vast infinite divinity. Since they came into the human form, or they came into the physical body, and they have experienced the difficulties just like us, so they can understand, they can empathize with us, they can understand the human difficulties, and they can guide us out of it. So they act as a link between us and the vast, infinite divinity. For example, suppose we want to learn some new subject, we can get all the study material and try to learn that on our own. We can do that also, but it may take a long time for us to study on our own. But suppose we go to some expert in that subject, then the things which are difficult for us to understand, they can explain to us in a very simple manner, and that helps us to learn that subject so much more faster. So, in the same way, we can work on our own, on ourselves, to realize the truth, to wake up, and we can achieve that on our own also. But when we get connected to the real Guru, the Sadguru, the one who is aware of our whole soul journey, then they can help us, especially when we are going through some challenges. They will support us, guide us, and help us to face those challenges and come out of it so much more faster, so that any suffering gets greatly reduced. So it is God in the form of the Guru who guides us to the truth. And helps us to wake up to the truth of who we truly are. So, for this, the only thing we need to do is to let go of whatever we are not, We imagine that we are all sorts of things. So we just need to drop all those false identifications. For example, if we want to have a beautiful garden in front of our house, just imagine that nothing has been done. So this whole area will be full of all kinds of plants. There may be grass, weeds, some flowering plants here and there, or some other plants. So all the plants which we wish to grow and all the weeds, unwanted plants, all of that will be present there in a disorderly fashion. So the whole garden will be looking wild and messy. So the first thing that we start doing is we start digging up the soil and we start removing all the weeds and the grass. And we have to dig deep inside and remove it along with the roots. Otherwise, after some time, it will again grow back. So we try to dig deep and remove it with the roots. So after we have cleaned up the whole garden area, then only we plant the seeds, whatever it is that we wish to grow. Also, we preserve whatever plants were nice, and then we may leave it where it was, or we may replant it in a more suitable place. And then we water it well, make sure there's enough sunlight, and just watch and wait. Give it time to grow. Then finally, we will have a beautiful garden with many nice plants, maybe some which give fruits and some flowering plants. We put enough manure to support those plants. Now, supposing we don't clean up the garden at first, some flowering plants, some fruit trees are there, and we just put some manure into the soil. Then even those weeds and grass will absorb that manure, and they also will start growing, flourishing. So all the manure is getting wasted. All the unwanted plants are also absorbing that manure. So, in the same way, when we are sitting in meditation, we are receiving an abundance of divine energies, divine consciousness. And that is like the manure. If we don't look deep within and see what is useful to us, what is not useful to us, then whatever is not useful within us, that also will absorb those energies and grow. So there may be so many thoughts and emotions which are unpleasant, not useful to us. They are like the weeds and the grass. So, first of all, we have to weed them out from the root cause. So, some emotional patterns, some thought patterns, maybe they developed in this lifetime, or maybe they are patterns which we brought forward from other lifetimes. Some of them may have come down from the ancestors, and some of them may have come down to us from the mass human consciousness. Whatever it might be, these are not useful to us. Such thoughts and emotions are like weeds. So if we keep holding on to them, then those negativities also will grow and expand. Then it will really, really cause a lot of trouble and suffering for us. So that's why it is so important for us to look within, be honest with ourselves, have the courage to look within and see where we are going wrong, see what we are holding on to. no matter what the reason might be, it's not worth holding on to it. We don't want all sorts of grass and weed to grow and flourish in our garden. So that's why it's necessary to look at that and let go of it. When we are seated with our God and Guru, they are supporting us. They are that pure, unconditional love, and the Shakti and the awareness. That unconditional love makes us feel safe and protected. It gives us the courage to look within and be honest. It helps us not to judge ourselves, to be kind and compassionate towards ourselves. Then we have the strength and the power to face it and let go of it. So every day is an opportunity for us to look within and remove all these unnecessary weeds. Every day, if we are examining our garden and removing the weeds immediately as soon as it shows up, then it's easier to maintain a beautiful garden within. Then in this garden, we can plant the seeds of kindness, compassion, unconditional love, cheerfulness, cooperation, creativity, abundance, whatever we wish to experience, we can plant those seeds in our inner garden, then all we need to do is be watchful and all the manure is flowing into us from the divine source. Whatever nourishment is required. So that's like receiving enough of sunshine and water. There's enough of fresh air and the warmth of the soil. All of this is supporting those seeds, and eventually they will sprout. The roots will grow deep within, and the plants will begin to grow. And we will eventually have a garden full of beautiful flowers and fruit trees. So, in this way, it's important to clean up the garden first. So, when we let go of all unnecessary patterns, that is like cleansing our garden. All the chakras and nadis get cleansed. Then, when we receive all the divine energies and consciousness with every inhale, then that will be nourishing only what we choose to keep. That energy will not get wasted. Otherwise, the weeds like anger, fear, greed, irritation, sadness, these type of things also will grow and expand. So the more we let go consciously, the more we will benefit. So just relax, look deep within. Just feel the sensations. Whatever patterns come up from within, just allow it to come up and let it flow out. Any unpleasant emotions, thoughts, they don't belong to us. Just exhale and relax. They will flow out naturally. Just remain with the breath and watch the gap. Feel the deep peacefulness, calmness. Feel the deep stillness and silence. This is the best nourishment. This will help to activate and grow, expand all the soul qualities, the soul feelings. Just allow these divine qualities to blossom within you. This whole earth is like that beautiful garden. Each one of us is like that beautiful plant. Maybe you will blossom into that beautiful flower, like a beautiful flowering plant. Maybe you will blossom into a beautiful fruit tree. Just allow yourself to blossom into whatever you are meant to be. Just visualize all the divinity showering down on you like a golden white light, filling up the whole body and the aura. All that is unnecessary, all the weeds are just dissolving and disappearing. The full aura is becoming bright and brilliant, shining like a star. The whole body, the organs, every cell, the bones, every molecule is getting filled up with all this divine brilliance. Any unnecessary energies, any weeds are just dissolving and disappearing from the root cause. And the whole body is shining and sparkling. And this brilliant light is shining, radiating out in all directions. So let us make an affirmation. Visualize yourself shining like a bright and brilliant star, and just say aloud or mentally, I am a radiant being of divine love and light, peace and joy. I am a radiant being of divine love and light, peace and joy. I am a radiant being of divine love and light, peace and joy. I am. Just feel this and enjoy this beautiful feeling. You yourself are the vast ocean of unconditional love, and this love is the highest wisdom, and it is also the greatest power, the Shakti. Just feel and enjoy your own divinity. Just remain as this. Just be as you are. Now slowly become aware of the body. Slowly lift up your hands, touch the face, ears, head, neck, shoulders, arms. Touch the front of the body, legs. Press your feet, back of the legs. Touch the back. Cover the eyes with the palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly blink the eyes behind the palms and slowly open the eyes.
Mena.
Welcome, Asha. Thank you all for joining in. Have a lovely day. I'll close the meeting now.